Alrighty, everyone. Oh, welcome to the season finale for Smoky Mountain in the V8 Supercar Series. In the booth with you here tonight to bring you 1 hour of action to end out the season. First off in the booth, going to be Matt, as always, alongside our little buddy over here, the Pokemon known as Snorlax. How you doing, Mr. Snorlax?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. Well, we're going to get ready to go here as we got a minute left in qualifying. Right now, William Brown here at the high banks of Daytona, top of the Bordeaux. So Brown going to start out front here tonight. Duckworth back here as well. What will be the longest race of the season? An hour-long, 60-minute affair here in Daytona. So this should be a blast. All righty, Mike, what you thinking? Daytona, it's finally time, final race of the year.
So, Daytona road course, very iconic track. Lots of road races have been held here that are notable. You've got the Rolex 24 hours, and you've got the old Le Mans races that used to take place here. So, this is going to be a fun place to see them get these V8 supercars around, wrestle these cars around this track. It's a very quick track. Lots of good areas in this track for battling. And I think we're going to see a lot of stuff is going to happen tonight. I'm pretty sure.
And of course, this is the last race for the V8 supercars tonight. That's the sad part. And man, there's some very interesting moments that we look at going forward. And again, so plans have changed, Mike. As always in the broadcasting sphere, we were supposed to come back after this with Smoky Mountain for a GT series. However, the GT series has been scrapped. In its place is a 360 sprint car series.
I cannot wait for that one.
And I'll get everybody's date on when that starts here in a moment, because it was sent to me the other day and I forgot about it, because you know I'm me, and well, I'm me and I forget things, you know. Anywho,
happens.
We're getting gridded up here. September the 18th is the start for that one.
Going to be one heck of a series for sure. Dirt sprint cars is where the show is on dirt.
Yes, sir. Lights are off on the pace car. That means it is time here tonight to go racing. Now, what is weird here, normally this would be a timed event. However, I'm showing 35 laps on the scoreboard. We'll see when we go green. But it's going to be William Brown that leads this field down alongside Mark, Dean, Stacy back here as well. Duckworth trying to get a championship a little bit too far back. I think all Stacy needs to do tonight, Mike, is just have a good evening. And he's got this one wrapped up in the bag.
Now, question here. What happens, because I know this is mainly between Stacy and Duckworth, but what happens here if Dean or Brown wins tonight?
Well,
can they have a chance at taking it from them?
I don't think they do, but they do have a chance to win $50 if they can win this race. So that's a pretty good little payday.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
All right. Field is stacked up, ready to go at the iconic Daytona road course. Here we go. The final round of V8 Supercars, brought to you by Smoky Mountain Grassroots, is ready to go green. Through the trioval, the pace car off for the final time this season. Again, no yellows. It is time. Put time on the clock. 1 hour, and we're racing in Daytona.
Here we go.
3 wide down into 1. Here we go. Hard on the brakes. Oh, trouble already. Oh, no.
That is one of the tougher spots for this track, and now you see why.
We'll go back and we'll get an instant replay. Shocker, trouble down into turn 1 here tonight. Not surprised at all. You see them trying to funnel down. Somebody locks the brakes up, and there you go. The 77, Stacy Boyd. Think about it. Points leader and Boyd off. Got it gathered up. Duckworth running fourth right now. Go back up to speed. Meanwhile, Brown down the West Horseshoe. Look at me actually knowing corner names here tonight. Working our way back towards the NASCAR oval portion of this road course.
So with Duckworth being out in fourth place now, ahead of Stacy, if he holds on to that, he could take it over.
Stacy's still having problems. Gets it gathered back up down the back straightaway. Here we go for the first time, big time draft here. You hear them wind up down into the bus stop. Hard on the brakes, Mike. You got to get single file through here. You really can't go through here double file.
Yeah, it's really difficult to do that. I've tried that myself a few times, and it does not work.
Doesn't go well. It never does, as they're back through NASCAR 3 and 4, and the draft will pick back up 180, 190 mile an hour on board into the tri-oval. 188, 189 for the guys behind them in the draft, and you see that draft come into play. Hard onto the brakes again, back into one.
And now Dean is out front.
Dean with a nice move into one, just outbroke everybody else. And that's the hard part here at Daytona, right? You got the draft, but then you got this infield portion that is also a handful. Working our way through, and poor Stacy, back to ninth, still having issues in the black and red machine. Taking a look, Dean continuing to lead the charge right now. The gap up front, 0.4 of a second right now.
Right now, I'd have to say if I were Stacy, I'd take a step back for a second, take a deep breath, refocus, get the car back on the track, and remember that there's an hour of racing, and just try to make my way back up through the field and try to close this thing out with a win.
Yes, sir. Back up to speed again. Now, you say you would do that, but now you're a Pokemon. You've got special powers. As they work their way into the back straightaway.
Yeah, I have special powers where I can move cars.
Yeah, exactly. Working our way through 3 and 4 right now. Mike's like, I never thought I'd be called a Pokemon.
Matter of fact, my owner's got my Pokeball.
There we
Supposed
go.
to be in it right now, but
Hey,
I escaped.
You escaped, and as you escaped, look at Mark's big run to the top. Man, that's some big time draft down into this turn 1 section.
Yeah, that section's super, super fast.
They eat cannon themselves off in there, in my opinion.
Yeah, that first corner, that first high speed corner coming into the road course is so easy to mess up, because not only are you going as fast as you can make that car go, you're also going from banked to flat, which makes that even harder.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does. As we got about 55 minutes remaining, and now this one still stacked up 1 and 2 at the moment. Man, these cars sound good, don't they, Mike?
Yes, sir.
On board here as we go through, up through the gears, side by side. Here we go for the race lead again. Oh, boy. Down the back straightaway, headed into the bus stop. So the goal here is try to stay close enough to get that draft, Mike, off the bus stop around 3 and 4. And we'll see how it pans out again. Should see the run materialize here off of turn 4. You should start to see that car close the gap.
And another thing at the bus stop, man, it's kind of a hard thing to do if you're trying to catch somebody, because you have literally got to be on the edge of messing up your line on that part of the track.
Yeah, dude.
Because only is it, you take a left, you take a right, you go kind of straight, then take another right, and then take a left to kind of straighten out. You've got to be on the gas while doing that and keep that thing stable, and that is a hard thing to do.
Yeah, you've got to be right on the verge of making a big time mistake just to be fast through there.
Yeah, definitely a hard section for this track.
Imagine going through there in the wet. I've done that. Not fun.
Yeah, dude, I don't know if I could do it or not.
On the brakes again. Look for the crossover here up front. WKMP machine. Oh boy. Oh boy. They're going to be close here. Mark just a couple of car lengths back. Look for the run to materialize. Here we go. To the back bumper. He'll dip out of line. Oh boy, this is going to be ginormous.
And here they come to the bus stop.
And again.
And you see what I mean about being high speeds through there? You just kind of have to hold the accelerator and pray to God you don't spin.
Lovegrove going to pick up a spot there over Jordan. Wetzel will fall back a spot. So far, so good, though, Mike. It's been clean, mean, and green.
Yeah, I mean, it's looked good so far, except for that one little mistake that was made on the first lap into the first corner, which that could have happened to anybody. That's a tough spot.
Yeah, that is. And don't look now, but William Brown starting to close back in on your race leaders after starting on the pole, falling to third. He's eating into that gap here up front.
Yeah, he's really eating up this track, trying to catch these two and possibly take back a lead here.
Side by side for the race lead down the short chute here into the kink, and a bold ballsy move by Mark.
And you could see his rear end almost slid out into the grass. He was pushing that car so hard.
Man, I'm pretty sure I saw balls hanging out the window as he went through there.
Yeah.
Nice job on the brakes once again. Back up on to NASCAR 1 and 2. And Mark, with that move, got himself the lead. Now he'll try to get away.
Definitely going to be a task here to try and put a gap between him and Dean.
Yes.
Not going to be an easy task.
I mean, not an easy one. Not a easy one at all. But he is going to try to do it. 410s here through the bus stop. Man, these guys up front for the first 10 minutes have been racing hard, Mike. They've been all over one another, really, since we dropped the green flag here.
Yeah, it calls for some good racing and a good show here. And there goes Brown.
Looks like a little bit of a slowdown there. Must have clipped the bottom of the track, and it gave him a slowdown. That's going to help Mark kind of open up the gap a little bit now. Now he should be far enough ahead. Me over here saying far enough like I'm in the South or some bullshit, but far enough ahead that the draft's not going to be a factor.
Well, it could be worse. At least you ain't talking like this, I tell you what.
Oh, Jesus. Brown, second, Dean in third.
You'd be talking like some Southern, NASCAR pit crew. Well, I tell you what I done did over there. A car felt tight, and then over there in turn one, I tell you.
Oh, geez. Mark continuing to lead. Brown trying to hold off Dean. To our social media manager, if you might be watching, if you want to go ahead and write the apology letter now, that'd be great. 10 minutes in, 50 minutes to go.
I don't think that would work too good with road racing, though.
No.
Because you notice most road racing guys are either American or Australian or British people. And I don't think Australian or British people talk like Southern people.
Yeah, that doesn't work too well now, does it?
No.
Listen to him talk up there, that friggin' Northern. Anyway, 49 minutes to go here tonight. So, right now, everybody hanging on here, and I'm going to leave it in your hands for just a minute here with this mic segment brought to you by Dude Wipes.
All right, guys. Here we are. We're watching Mark here going to turn one. and he's heading into the infield road course here. Going for the first corner into the infield road course. Let's see what happens. He's got Brown and Dean behind him battling each other for second place. But Mark here really just going off, and it's almost like he hit the turbo button and was like, see you guys, I'm gone. He's completely checked out, and yeah, he's got a good lead here. So here we car. Here we come onto the oval here, on our way to the bus stop here with Mark. Here they come around to and through the bus stop we go. And he's through. Definitely have to say I like the way that car looks. He's had it all season, but man, like, again, I just have to throw it out there. Sweet looking ride.
Yes, sir, it is. Thank you for covering me there, buddy. Your broadcast partner down here in South Florida is a ding dong because I didn't turn the air conditioner on in the booth up here, and I looked over at the thermostat and it said it was 90 degrees in the broadcast booth.
Holy cow.
So I had to go handle that real quick. Battle for fourth and fifth right here. Duckworth clear. I mean, to be fair, I've been known to be a ding dong, man.
I've been called that before. I can vouch for that.
All right, now single file. Look at this. We're about to the 45-minute mark, buddy. We're about down to normal race time here tonight. They've run that 15 extra minutes, which means it'll be interesting to see when they start hitting pit road there, Mike.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen here once they hit pit road. Mark with a big lead here, but will it change when they go to hit the pits?
It'll be interesting to see in that super cheap auto machine. There's Dean in second, Mark out front, Duckworth, Jordan, Derek, Stacy back there as well. 45 minutes to go in this one.
You know, I call fake advertising on that sponsorship.
How so,
super
sir?
Cheap auto. There ain't nothing super cheap no more. What are you talking about?
Ditto. That is the truth. Taking a look at Mark continuing to lead here. That Mustang leading the charge through the tri-oval.
Yep, typical Ford. First on race day, baby.
Yeah. Keep bragging. Mark, Dean second. Here comes Will Brown as well from third. Duckworth up to fourth. Derek Lovegrove into fifth. Nice job by Derek here tonight as well, making his move up into the top five. So back to where he started. Started fifth, just made the pass to get back to fifth. So he's back to where he began here tonight, Mike.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good here. Gaining a couple spots and yeah, not looking too bad.
Yes, sir. 45 minutes to go here tonight. First quarter of the hour in the books. Right there. Now we start this next quarter of this race. Keep in mind, we're turning about 9 laps every 15 minutes, folks. Good knowledge to know.
Yeah.
And take a look here. Dean in second. Mark up ahead. Will Brown trying to close from third. Trying to do what he can to manage the gap to second. Look at the bright side, buddy. We've had some great racing all evening. Already over the first 15.
Yeah. This is why I like the V8 supercars, man. They always put on such a good show for us. I don't think they've ever once disappointed. Not
No,
once.
sir. There's Lovegrove diving underneath Jordan Wetzel. That'll be for 5th and 6th. They'll get back in line. That was about a big, bold move for a moment.
Right?
Didn't work, but he tried it.
You gotta give her a shot.
Give her a shot there, buddy. All right, back single file. This is where Matt gets canceled. 43 minutes to go.
He gets the red stamp.
Yes.
Canceled.
Mark hanging on. Dean second. Will there in third.
It's almost like getting the band hammer, except instead, canceled.
Jason single file. Jordan there. Look at that. Derek right with him. I mean, but to be fair, if I haven't got myself canceled by now, I don't think I'm going to. So single file run right now into the tri-oval. Working their way through nice and easy. Look at that back straightaway bus stop, to your point. These guys all over the back straightaway. They're getting it, man.
Yeah, that back straight, man. They really fly through that section of the track. It's a lot of fun to watch when they hit the bus stop.
Yes, sir. But they've done a good job of maintaining here and just keeping it rolling.
So where is Stacy at this moment?
Well, sure, Stacy's back to 7th. He is just now on pit road. So that is going to be the first car on pit road, Mr. Stacy Boyd. And
I think that's going to be a good call here because first one on pit road, but he's gonna end up making some moves here because obviously first car on pit lane, while everybody else is taking their stops, he's out on the track doing laps.
Yes, sir. And I did predict 2 stops here tonight. I think that's the way this is going to work out. Instead of the 1 stop we normally see, I think it will be 2 stops tonight.
Yeah, I believe so.
Look at me having a brain. Ain't you proud of me?
Yeah.
Dean.
Watch, he tries to advertise Brain. Brain, right now, 50% off. Get yours at Walmart.
I mean, when Kimmy gets home, you can ask her if she thinks I have a brain, because I know what she's going to say. Oh, Dean, William, Jason, Derek there as well.
That's when you just come up with a story. I lost it. We got to go back to Walmart and get another.
Exactly. And here we go, leaders to pit road, Mike. Again, this 2-stop race is what this is kind of extending out to be, buddy.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Pit road going to be a busy monster for now.
Stacy, I'm sure, is already out on track.
Yeah, he's
laps.
already back at it. And the good part of this is we still got 40 minutes of this race to go.
Yeah, and this is really going to give him a chance to get out there, go as fast as he can, and get around these guys while they're still in pit lane.
And there they go, exit the pit road. A little bit of spinning the tires there.
And it looks like Mark's going to be the first one out of here.
Good job. 39 minutes to go. Taking a look, Mark weeding, doing a wonderful job weeding away right now.
Yes, sir. He's doing quite the job here tonight. He's been really consistent, looking really good, and he made one heck of a move to take that lead. You
Yes,
got to
sir, he
admit.
did. Nice job by Mark, William, Jason, Derek, Jordan right there as well. The 38 minutes to go. So first strategy play of the race. Already in the books, buddy.
Yeah, definitely looking good here. We've got 38 minutes left in the race, and that's still going to call for a lot of good stuff to happen here.
Yes, sir. Dean back there in line, taking a look at Will Brown, trying to follow through. Duckworth, Derek Lovegrove. But Mark continuing to lead the charge with 38 minutes to go. So again, up to the, watch how you watch that car up to the outside wall through the doglet or the trial down into one. Really try to get a good arc down into the turn one as Dean's really right there to the back bumper again. Really tight between 1 and 2 here right now. I think this battle is going to last all the way to the bitter end today.
It sure seems that way.
Can't really get separated, can they?
No, and the one time that they did, well, pit stop, and here they are again.
Like a yo-yo, right with one another.
Right.
So right now, 37 minutes to go at the moment. What is it going to take to get to the bitter end here tonight?
Yeah, not really too sure about that.
I know what it's going to take. Luck.
What was that?
Luck. It's going to take a little bit of luck, buddy. 36 minutes to go.
Yeah, he's still out front here, just kind of holding her down. It doesn't look like he's got as much of a gap as he had earlier, but
Right.
man, he's it looks like he's starting to pull away some more now.
Right.
Ooh, maybe he does have that much of a gap. Okay, never mind.
Just a little
Never
bit.
mind what I just said.
Never mind that, right?
I didn't think they were that far behind.
Mike opens mouth, inserts foot.
Yeah. My bad.
My bad, Felicia. 35 minutes to go. We'll still have that another stop here coming up later on in the race. It's going to kind of be a big moment. Jesus, if I can talk tonight. Moment of the race here tonight. Single file right now out front. So again, 35 minutes to go, Mike. It's been a heck of a run. Dean, William, Mark continuing to lead. Dean, William Brown, Jason, Derek, Jordan. 34 minutes to go, Mike.
Yep, 34 minutes left in this race. Still a little bit of time left if anybody wants to try and make a charge for that front spot. But if they're going to do it, they're going to have to do it pretty quickly because 34 minutes can be gone in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, no kidding. You're going to have to start making your movements here. Move the car forward if you can, especially if you're Stacy's still rolling around in 7th tonight. It's not been the night he's been looking for. He had trouble early, Mike. Never really recovered.
Yeah, I noticed when he was on that apron after his little incident in turn one, he just couldn't regroup and get her back going.
Yeah, man, just one of those things, man. It happens. 33 minutes to go. What are you thinking, man? What do you think about the end of this?
I'm thinking at the end of this, we're probably going to see Duckworth ending up taking the championship the way things looking right now. Because, well, Stacy, I believe, is behind him, right?
Right, but there is a 21-point gap. The issue is, I don't know if he can make that amount of points up.
Well, I guess we will find out at the end of this race.
It's going to be very tight. And I mean tight, tight, tight to how this plan plays out. Anyway, I'm enjoying it either way, man. It's been a heck of a race.
Yeah, no doubt. Very, very good race tonight.
I'm doing some research to see if I can come up with what we're going to end up with. All right, so here we go. First through third, or first through 30th, is basically a 5-point interval per position. All right, so here we go. He come in 21 out. That's 5, 10, 15. So right now it's Stacy by 6 points. He does not need Jason to move forward. He does not need to move backwards. That's so tight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, again, that was a 21-point gap between Stacy Boyd and Duckworth. Duckworth's got to pick up some more spots here, Mike. He needs one of these top three to let him go here.
Yeah, he's got to put himself in a little bit better of position here if he wants to win the championship tonight. He has really got to get moving.
So as they run right now, in order for him to win the championship, Boyd running 7th. Let's do some math here and see where Stacy would need to finish, or where Duckworth would need to finish. So as it runs right now, Duckworth, who started on in 7th, didn't get any bonus points. Neither did Boyd really get any bonus points. Duckworth, as word Stacy runs, needs to finish 2nd here tonight. So he's still got to pick up 2 more spots to get it done. At this moment, Mike, he can only control what he can control, and that's the only thing he can do. He can't worry about that.
Basically, the only thing he can really do right now is get comfortable in that seat and just drive the wheels off it.
You know, Shane P. Patterson out of this event, Vandermeulen out of this event, and Brian 1 lap down still on the racetrack. That kind of hindered Duckworth's ability to make up the point. Again, 29 minutes to go, halfway through this season finale affair here from Daytona. Can you believe we're already halfway through this race? Oh. Man, oh man, alive. So when do you think the next pit stop will be here, Mike?
Pit stop, I'm going to say 10 minutes to go.
10 to go. I kind of wondered if you fell asleep on me there for a second. You got all
I'd say,
quiet.
well, maybe earliest 15, anywhere from 15 to 13 earliest, but latest I would say with 10 minutes left in the race. That would be my guess.
Yes, sir. Right now, though, we continue to roll. 28 minutes to go here tonight. 28 minutes to go, everyone. Man, oh man, I'm so happy with what we've seen here tonight, man. It's been a great evening. Single file right now. Taking a look here, Mike. You look here, we've already run 6 laps in this stint. It's going to be very interesting to see when everybody commits to pit road again.
Yeah, there might be a couple shakeups here in the next pit stop. Hopefully, again, that Mark can hang on. He's been doing such a great job up till now.
Right.
And I would really hate to see him lose that lead.
Yeah, he has ran this race very well. $27 to go. Mark continuing to lead. He's got the gap to 3 seconds now and pulling away.
Yeah, definitely really just going away with it. Like I said earlier, Mark is pretty much checked out.
Yes, sir. All right, folks, I'm going to step away just a moment. I'll be right back.
Alrighty, folks, we're watching Dean and Brown here in second and third. Completed for Dean here. You're all good, man. It could be. It could be one of them nights, buddy.
Meanwhile, Mark continuing to lead. Dean,
He's
William.
done such a good job. He's really checked out, man. Look at the gap. Look at the gap between Mark and Dean.
Yes, sir.
That is absolutely insane. Like, you remember just a couple laps back, Dean was not that far from Mark coming out
No,
of
he
the pit.
wasn't. Not
And
at
now
all.
Mark is just like, it's like he flipped the NOS button and said, bye, guys.
He's like, bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
So again, that is Mark leading the way right now. And pulling away, it's 3.8 seconds to gap this last time by.
Yeah, 3 seconds in a road race, that is a lot to make up in a little bit of time.
For 24 minutes to go.
Yep, 24 minutes down on the ticker.
It's been crazy. What a crazy season for these guys all the way through. All right, 23 minutes to go right at the moment.
Yeah, I think we can pretty much tell who's got this one kind of wrapped up here, Matt.
Yeah,
As long as he holds on to it and doesn't make any mistakes,
yes.
I think the winner of the race tonight is going to be Mark.
Yes, I agree. I think so too. If he can just hang on, right? That's the question.
Right.
Don't make a mistake. Just keep the car straight. Man, oh man, oh man. Nice job. So again, Mark continuing to lead the charge and pulling away here in that beautiful green and black race car. But you're partial to green and black, aren't you, Mr. Mike? Man, so much fun to watch. Ding. On the wow pedal, William Brown on the wow pedal, 22 minutes to go. So again, nose to tail, 22 to go here
20
tonight.
minutes to go, and Duckworth is still out front of Stacy here. What are you thinking, Matt?
Man, I think that's pretty much a wrap in this situation. I don't think there'll be enough points made up here to make a difference.
Yeah, I think Stacy. As long as Duckworth stays in the position he's in, Stacy's probably got this.
Yes.
Oh, and
Oh,
look at here.
whoa. That's going to mow the yard for Duckworth. Dean. Lovegrove there losing a spot. So Lovegrove's going to lose a spot in that Mustang. Falls back in line.
You know, Lovegrove, he's another driver that, man, you put your eyes on him and you can see exactly how good this dude actually is. He's pretty
Yes, sir.
good.
I
He's
would
been
agree.
up front a few times in this series, and you just can't count him out, man.
Never once can you count this driver out at all. Not at all. We're coming down to 20 minutes to go here tonight. (20 minutes, 48 seconds remaining with Mark continuing to lead the charge here. Brown back there behind him.
And I'm just going to throw this out there. Before we get Freedom started tonight, I may have to run uptown and grab me a NOS.
Well, luckily for you, Freedom's off tonight. They're not back till
Oh,
next week.
wait a minute. Oh, I thought they were on.
Nope.
I don't know.
No,
Jesus.
you lost it. Look at this on the break at road. Dean
I
making
couldn't
his
remember
final
if you
stop.
said they were off or on. I knew you were saying something. I can't remember if you said off or on.
They'll be back next week.
Well, there you have it, folks. Next week.
Mike's going to teleport.
Next week, I'll have my NOS energy drink for you guys.
Mike's going to teleport. Go ahead and start the show a week early. Got it.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Here we go. 19 minutes to go. And so this is the final round of pit stops here. Just 19 minutes to go in this one. Oh, Mike's lost it. We have officially lost Mike.
Yep, I've totally checked out, guys. Sorry.
It's official. Oh, Jesus. working our way
Look
through.
at the entry to that bus stop that Brown just did there. That was actually pretty nice. Really quick entry.
And just for the reference for everybody at home as we watch here, we're back here to Daytona, blah, 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 Daytona Road Course next week with the Freedom guys. So we'll be right back on the road course next week. And here we go, pit road entry for Will Brown.
Seems a little early for me, Matt. I would have waited at least until 15 minutes.
I would agree with that statement.
But, maybe he's also trying to make some moves here and he can try and do it early to see if he can make the Fed move.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see how that plans out.
Could be smart, or it could come back to bite him.
Yes, sir. One of the two, right?
And man, super quick stop there. I don't even think he took tires.
I don't think he did either. No tires taken that time. Taking a look here, a little bit of a blink out of Mark. That's not good. He's back. He's Houdini in it. Does Mark have a problem?
Oh no, this isn't good.
How does that affect the championship if he drops out? Duckworth now running second, but he's still got to make that final stop, remember.
Yes, sir. One more stop. Keep it out in front of Stacy here and just try to put some distance in the next little stint between him and Stacy. And you never know. He may be able to pull it off. You never know.
If it finished like this right here, Duckworth would be your champion. Man, this is going to be interesting.
I haven't really seen Duckworth run up towards the front since I came in here with you to broadcast, but the fact that he is fighting for a championship and he usually like a top 5 every week, that's awesome. That shows that you don't have to win races, you just have to be consistent.
Brown takes over the lead. And look at that, Will Brown going to take over the lead from Mark. There you go.
And that's exactly what Brown was trying to do there with that quick pit stop.
Dean off of pit road. Duckworth is on pit road, getting ready to roll off. We'll see when he drops. He's rolling now.
There goes Duckworth.
So final stop for the season for Ducky Duck.
If he wins championship, they got to give him a trophy with a giant rubber ducky on it.
Yes. Off of pit road right now.
A rubber ducky holding 2 checkered flags. There you go.
Oh my goodness. Right now, 5, 10, 15 points made up on Stacy. Stacy just got back around Robert Hatton back. That's going to help Stacy. Stacy's got to stay where he's at right now. He cannot lose another position. He does not need Duckworth to gain a position. The nearest car for Duckworth is Dean. Dean's pretty far up the road, however.
Yeah, this is going to be where it gets interesting right here for the championship.
Final 15 minutes of the season right now.
Get ready to see some crazy stuff happen here, folks, between these two guys. Between Duckworth and Stacy. Both of these guys are going to try to pull out all the stops here to make themselves champion tonight.
Who is it going to be?
Personally, I'm kind of rooting for Duckworth.
You're rooting for the
How
Duck.
about you?
You're rooting for the Duck.
Well, yes, sir.
It'd be cool to see the Duck go to victory to get the championship tonight, but I think Stacy's in just a good enough spot that it'd be all right.
Darn.
Darn. 14 minutes to go. My co-commentator rooting for the duck. Makes sense because he is a duck. Quack quack. 13 minutes to go.
Yep, we're getting right down to it here, buddy. 13 minutes to go, and man, Brown with one heck of a decision that he made in the pits.
Yes.
And it paid off.
Yes, sir.
And again, you know, if you watch Brown through that bus stop, man, he is so good in that section. I think that's where he really just excels on this track.
I think so too.
Is through that section, he's just on point.
Yeah, I think so too. On the brakes hard. Brown just getting through. Mark back here. Taking a look at Dean as well. Oh, somebody just blew a motor and it's Dean. Dean out of third.
No. Oh no.
Pop
And
goes
that's
the cherry.
probably gonna help. That'll probably help Stacy too, won't it?
Yeah, it'll help Duckworth and Stacy. So no change there because he's going to drop behind those two.
Oh no. Tough break, man, because another driver there that's really good. Sad to see that happen to him.
Yeah, so there goes the motor on that race car.
His night is over.
Well, that happened.
Yeah. I can't believe that just happened, to be honest with you.
I heard it and I went back and looked and then, yep, that was it.
Could you imagine if it would have been one of the guys fighting for a championship tonight?
Yeah,
how
right.
much of a bummer that would have been.
So Stacy gonna pick up the spot.
And you know, Stacy here, he had a rough start to the race, but I think now he's kind of settled in. And what is going on here?
Like Jordan went for a little spin there. So that is 15 points Duckworth is picking up on Stacy right now. Still not enough. It was a 21-point gap.
Oh, come on, Ducky. Get him.
Michael, we are still rooting for the Duck.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mark and Brown still up front, starting to tighten up here.
Yeah, it looks like Mark's really starting to reel him in here.
Can he get to Brown here? Can he do it? That's going to be.
If you're in Brown's position, you're out in the lead, and you're seeing Mark inch closer and closer. You got to be thinking in your head, "Don't get to me! Don't get to me! Don't get to me!"
No whammies! No whammies! No whammies!
10 minutes left, and man, who we got two things that we don't know what's gonna happen here just yet. Who's gonna win this race, and then who's gonna be champion of the series?
Well, Jason Duckworth, a duck would have to hit the afterburners to pull it off at this point.
Well, all he has to do is reach over there to his right. There's a button right there.
Right.
That's labeled afterburner, and you know, let's get her going.
Stacy's pretty locked into 6th. Duckworth would have to pick up 7 second plus 1 point, which means he would basically have to win at this point to get it done. So he needs a little bit of help. Brown continuing to lead. Mark there behind him. 1 and 2 tightening up through the infield portion. I mean, it is tightening up for the race lead here, Mike. Nose to tail. I mean, it is getting really, really tight
Here
with 8
comes
minutes to
Mark
go.
trying to get to that rear bumper.
Trying to hunt him down the best he can.
Brown got to play some defense here.
Yep. Eight minutes to go. 8 minutes to go in the season here for the V8 Supercars.
Who do you think is going to get here between Brown and Mark here?
I think Mark's got the faster car right now. That's what
Yeah,
I think.
I kind of have to agree with you on that one.
I just think that's the case we're at here with 8 minutes to go. Picking up a little bit of draft here. Just a little bit of a draft. Here we go, 2 by 2.
Side by side, who's going to get it?
Nice hard break into the corner by Will. Holds Mark at bay for the moment.
Very nice work there, hanging onto the car, giving Mark here plenty of room side by side going into that turn.
Yeah, both guys showed a tremendous level of respect there for one another. Keeping it clean, not making any mistakes. And that's so hard to do. You know what I mean? To give that much room to one another, not cause an accident.
Yeah, these two back and forth, and you could tell they know how to drive these cars side by side.
They'll work their way by the slower lap traffic there. Nice job. Now Mark just a little bit too far back to make the move this time around. More toe down the straight here into the bus stop one more time. So hard, man, to keep these cars in line and make it work. 6 minutes to go. 6 more minutes. 6 minutes. I feel like the echo, man, echoing that. 6 minutes to go. Here we go again, 2 by 2. Can Mark do it here?
Brown, inside lane advantage, though. I think he's going to get it. And Brown takes it back once again.
Nice job. Boyd and Wetzel going at it. So move Boyd up another spot. It's going to hinder Duckworth's ability to gain points. With 5 minutes to go.
Five more minutes here, folks. That's literally about what, a lap and a half?
Yes, sir. Lap, 2 laps or so. You see it right here on the brakes. Brown out front, still in front of Mark. Those two continuing to be nose to tail. We've seen that big run into turn 1 the last few times. Hasn't been able to complete the pass, but it's been a big run nevertheless.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a big run.
Take a look through the back straightaway bus stop yet again. You can hear these cars going over the bumps, man. Just revving it as hard as they can. Here we go. He'll pull out a line up top yet again. Contact! Oh, what a job!
Oh, no.
And Mark clears Brown. I mean, not the cleanest way I've ever seen it done, but it works.
I mean, eventually something had to happen there.
Oh, but he's still close enough to get the pull off of him, though. Take a look. Still nose to tail right now. Man, he gave him a big hip check, didn't
He sure did.
he? He's like, bye, Felicia.
Talk about your bump and run.
That was a door slam and run away.
Right.
3 minutes to go. Back to the oval. Who is going to get where? Can Will get another run back to Mark now? On board.
Brown trying to do everything he can to get back.
Whoa,
Oh my goodness.
whoa. You can't go there, sir.
You can't park there, sir.
Wow.
That just shows how hard he is trying to push that car, Matt.
Yeah. And that'll open up the gap for Will. I think Will or Mark's got this one now after Will's dive bomb into the bus stop. I thought that was about to be really bad there for a second. 2 minutes to go. Which means
2 more minutes.
Which means next time by will be the white flag lap.
Yes, sir.
The gap up front, 2.4 seconds. You see Mark, you see Will, 2.4 the gap. There we go, 2 minutes remaining here. Just 1 minute to go.
Yeah, now look at the gap between Mark and Brown after that little incident.
Yeah.
Brown just pushed way too hard, man.
He tried everything he was worth, didn't he?
He sure did. He went for all or broke, and he went broke.
Yeah, he went broke. Well, 1 minute to less than 1 minute and 40 to go. So this next time by the start finish line will be the white flag lap in this event. Duckworth looking at P3 tonight. Not going to be enough to get the championship, however. He will pick up 15. He will pick up 15 points, but just not enough. Mark continuing to lead. White flag this time by. Through the triangle. A virtual white flag in the air. 1 lap to go here. Wow. One to go. William back there as well. Jason. Coming to the checkered flag lap this time by. Oh boy. 20 seconds to go, 18 seconds to go. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. And here we go. Mark going to win it. William going to come up a little short. And of course, heartbreak for Duckworth. Did what he needed to do. He's going to finish in front of Stacy tonight, but he's just not far enough ahead here. 1 lap to go. Mark continuing to lead down by the bus stop here. Nice job. Oh, man, he is on that loud pedal. And we have lost him. And checkered flag. This time by Mark will win it right here. Checkered is out. Mark gets it. Brown second. Duckworth officially third. But not going to be enough to get the championship tonight. Nice job, checkered flag. This time by.
This time by, I think, like we said earlier, Mark's got her wrapped up, buddy.
Mark gets the win. Will second. Jason third. And just the way to end the season. All right.
Duck was so close, though, man. So close.
I think it's about time to go back to your Pokeball there, Mike. Oh. Oh, shit.
You know, I was really wanting to see him pull it off tonight.
Just not enough. There you have it.
Barely. Just barely. You know, just out of it.
Well, Boyd comes home
If he
fifth.
gained one more position, he would have had her.
Nice job by Boyd getting the championship this year.
Got to give it to him. You know, he started off rough tonight and pulled it off.
Well, there you have it. What a fun series for the V8 Supercars. I'm looking to see if they're in voice chat. They normally aren't. But what a job by Stacy getting the championship this year. Look at him celebrate here on the front straight away. He knows he got it done. Champion for Stacy Boyd. Great
what a race
job.
that was.
What a season.
Yes, sir.
Well, that'll do it for the V8 Supercars. That will lead us here in about a month's time to sprint car racing. That'll be fun.
Yes, sir. We will have Dirt 360s, you said, right?
Yep.
Now, do you know, is that wing or non-wing?
Winged.
Nice. I definitely cannot wait for that one. I love sprint car racing. Dirt racing is a lot of fun to watch when you've got the sprint cars. They are so much fun.
Yes, sir. Well, boys and girls, unfortunately, nobody in Discord for us to talk to. Another great race. Another great race. Oh, there's Duckworth. Never mind. Hey, Jason Duckworth, Matt in the booth, got a copy.
Yeah, I couldn't let you guys not have an interview. Come on.
Oh, nice. All right, Ducky, nice job. You come up just a little bit short points wise, but you drove the far out of that race car.
Yeah, I was lucky to survive turn one. That was wild. If you the in-car camera for me would have been crazy because the seas just parted and turn one was clean. So that was all that needed to happen, and that was just hold my position and go, go, go. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you tried everything you do championship wise. Is there anything else you could have done here tonight?
Not tonight. The guys at the top were, you know, in a league of themselves, and then there was pretty much a 3, 4, 5, 6-ish fight for a while, and somebody up front went out. I think Dean went out of the session, didn't he?
Yeah.
And yeah, I inherited third. It was kind of surprising.
On board.
I'm happy.
On board here with you for that first lap incident. Yeah, well, to your point, the seas just kind of parted in front of you. Was you worried there for a moment when all that happened?
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt, absolutely.
Well, man, congratulations, second points, third in the race tonight. You did a great job,
Yeah.
man.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for broadcasting this whole thing this season, and look forward to next time.
I guess we get ready to go sprint car racing here in what? A little over a month.
Cool.
Yes, sir. All right, Jason. Ducky, congratulations, my man.
Thanks.
All right, Duckworth, everybody getting it done. There's Stacy. There's our El Champion.
All right.
All right, Stacy. Good job, my man.
Thank you very much.
Well, buddy, you had a rough start to the night, but you just did what you needed to do to bring it home in the championship spot.
Yeah. Turn one is like seeing a teammate fly by me, and then we were just going wide, and I was like, oh no. So it was trying to do damage control, but I had damage to the front end there, so it was squarely on me.
Right. Well, you did what you need to do. You got the championship. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What did you think of the season here with the V8 Supercars? What did you think about it?
For what it was, getting started, brand new league. Rob did the best he could. We're trying to recruit more drivers to build the league. He's got a prize fund. It's a free entry fee. It's like you can't beat it. It's like I think he did an outstanding job for inaugural season. So it's like I'm trying to make it grow, trying to get it better.
Well, I don't know when, but I'm sure we'll go at it once again eventually, man.
Yeah, it's because I race with all the Aussie and Kiwis, and so I'm the one that's helped recruit them to get them involved and stuff. So I'd like to see more North Americans in it. It's also racing a European league, so but that's this kind of a odd middle of the night for them. So at least in Australia, it's like 10 a.m. in the morning when this starts. So
right.
Trying to get more drivers in, because there's no reason why this shouldn't be a huge league.
Well, man, it was a great to watch you get it done this season, Stacy. And if you want to stick around for a minute after we go off air, we'll chit chat about it for a minute.
I appreciate it.
All righty, guys. Well, Mike, thanks for coming out tonight, buddy. Thanks everybody for watching. It was a fun season. V8 Supercars comes to a wrap here tonight with our El Champion, Mr. Stacy Boyd. Congrats, Stacy.